The best time to catch up is now. Catch up sessions.
Welcome back to Catch Up Sessions. This is introspection season. He's laughing because I caught him off guard.
Okay.
Yes, welcome to my car. It's now becoming a car conversation. I'm Mark Laguna, and joining me today is
Hi, I'm Raymond Francia.
Yon. So I just was asking what work thoughts do you wanna ponder on today, and you said what?
It's a trap.
It is a trap. That's what I do.
I want to ask Mark,
Don't ask me.
Ask
Ask
the-
yourself.
as the boss that he is,
Hush, hush. What? What is it?
how do you ask the boss of your boss to include
Ooh.
you in a project?
Did you just want to ask for more work? Is that it?
Not really.
But why do you want more responsibility? That's the first question, I guess.
Just want to add value to the company.
Look at you! What a good soldier! Di man din nga amo mo to mo. So let's be honest. But then the scenario is, you have a lot of on your plate now, I'm sure.
Yeah, there is.
But you see an opportunity
Yep.
where you see you can add value,
Yep.
right? Your question is, how do you ask your boss's boss in this case, right?
Yeah.
Why is the answer not just Eddie ask? What's stopping you from being just directly asking for it?
I don't know. Maybe
What's the worst that can happen? Let's see. Is he the one coming next week?
the
Or
no,
hindi pa?
no, not the boss of my.
Okay.
That's my boss. That's
All
just
right.
my boss.
So, yun nga. Because you know you want and you know what you can contribute to it.
Yeah.
What do you think is stopping you now? Or why is it even a question? And this is not the isolated case. Sometimes may mga ganyan talaga.
Yeah. I don't know. Imposter syndrome.
Na baka you feel like you're not good enough
Yeah.
or that you can't do
I
it.
think I've done something similar, but
Oh. So it's funny, no? Because you're talking from two sides of a coin.
yeah.
Almost. On one hand, you think I can add value, so
Yeah.
definitely I'm the man for the job.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have to do something, aka actually ask for it,
Yeah.
are you scared that you actually won't do well? Is that it?
Kinda. But I just wanna do it. I mean, I really just wanna add value.
Uh, then did you just answer your own question?
I think I did. Why are you tapping me like this, Mark?
No, all it needed was you to, because you are the biggest critic of yourself. This is what I learned from a recent conversation. But what you need are people around you who will also tell you, and sometimes yourself, you do your own self-talk. No, but wait, if I take a step back, I've done many things like that na. I have proof of concept that I can do something like it. I have the passion for it. I think that's the secret sauce. Because for sure, a lot of people can do that top-up work,
Yeah.
whatever it is, right? Ito passion, or sort of passion project pa because it's on top of what you're really paid for.
Yeah.
Then, yun, let nothing stop you. But for the rest of the folks who might be listening to this, let's say iba yung reason nila, one usual sort of setback is, I don't want people to think I'm just politicking.
Yeah.
Do you get that also? Or wala masyadong ganun sa inyo?
There is actually quite a lot.
Because it's true in any
It's true
company.
in any organization.
Diba? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there are people who have closer friends in higher places.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And one of our other friends, Charla, was just telling me in a Wall Street Journal that she read. Si Charla, no? Hindi nag-Facebook. Wall Street Journal yung binabasa.
Yeah. Well, that's our friend.
Yes. There is, let's say, two options. One is you work overtime all the time. Or the route of you spend time building relationships with your higher-ups and bosses. Which is the sort of greater path to success. And from the study or from the journal, they actually said it's the second one. When you quote-unquote build a relationship with your bosses, not so much to, diba, sip-sip. Or parang just I don't know, some people kasi when they think about politicking, and I'm not saying what you're doing is politicking, but some people misconstrue it as that, diba?
Yeah.
Bakit gusto mo ng extra work? Why do you have to talk to the boss's boss? Why not just your boss? Things like that. Mostly Filipinos for sure are not comfortable with the thought and the idea. Kasi we're mostly like merit-based.
Yep.
Is that something that you've seen in your line of work also?
Like the merit based.
The thinking na it's all merit-based only.
I think within the sub-region, not in the overall organization.
Sub-region meaning this
Asia.
part of the world.
Asia. Southeast Asia. Yeah. I think Southeast Asians are more into that frame of mind. Like, there is the aspect where there's a bit of honorifics in terms of approaching someone in a higher position than yourself.
I believe it's cultural, no? Don't you think?
It is a very cultural thing.
We have high respect for the elders, for the monarchy, or in our case also the colonial sort of upbringing that we are accustomed to. That is still true today, even if sabi mo we're a free country naman now.
Yeah.
So yun, I guess all of that just boils down to, then how do you break free from that mindset? You personally, what have you done? Are you developing?
Well, I guess what I've done over the years is whenever there's an opportunity for us leaders to gather in person.
Yeah, like your Australia,
whenever
Bali getaway.
Whenever I get invited to trips like that, I spend most of the leisure time outside of the work meetings with the people that I don't work with.
Building new connections.
Yep.
But
Like,
what is the real motivation?
I think, like for me, like from our organization, because we tend to have silos, so I don't really know much about what they're doing in their country. So I ask that.
Yeah.
So, and of course they're very passionate about what they do, so they have and they share it to me, and I find it interesting. So at least that gives me the idea, okay, I'm not alone in that,
Right.
in facing that kind of problem, and I'm not alone in thinking of how we could serve our stakeholders or our organization better.
So in short, you're also coming from a state of genuine parang curiosity, diba, as to how they're managing from their side of the world, or different sort of problems that they face that you can learn from.
Yeah, like we have this term where we say that every culture has its own version of curry.
What does that mean? What is ours? Is it adobo?
No, the chicken curry na.
May chicken curry ba tayo?
Meron! Yung curry
meron nga.
na may carrots. Walang sa other cultures, they don't put carrots in their curry.
Okay.
So, iba yung curry sa India, diba? Iba yung curry sa Thailand.
But what does that mean, really?
Well, basically it says that, somehow in our organization we have a main thing. We call that, let's say that in this conversation, that's the curry. But how that curry is implemented or brought forth is different in every culture.
Parang personalized na.
Yeah, there is like a contextualization of it.
So yun. Come with a heart for learning, so that you can also grow as a leader. Diba? In whatever area you're responsible. And I think I remove that invisible or sometimes visible barrier to reach out to your senior leaders. So coming off from this conversation, which is very timely, what is your next step para may accountability?
I will ask. I will ask if I could help.
By when? Because we will all check up on you, whoever listens to this.
March 7.
March 7 is the date of Raymond asking. Ilabas ko kaya ito ng March 6. On that note, for those people who want to keep you accountable, Raymond, how can they reach out to you and ask you that question?
Message me at Raymond Francia on Instagram.
Yes. Or please maybe share a story to say I did it. And then share back this
I'll promote it, don't worry.
podcast for context.
Only to my close friends. I don't want my boss
Yeah, that would be awkward. Awesome. See, a lot more purposeful kind of conversation. It may bias tayo to action.
Yeah.
Thank you for because you don't actually have a choice because you're in my car.
Yeah, it's a trap.
Yes, traps like this are useful. No?
Yeah.
Thanks for making time.
Thank you.
Any final words for people like you who are still not sure if they should ask or not?
Guess just muster up
The courage.
that's needed. Find the right words. It doesn't have to be perfect, but communicate with words anyway.
Look at that. Now you're the one giving advice. Wala ka ng choice but to actually do it. Thanks for listening.